For this next conference, you're going to see me working with Shaq, and we're really digging into this idea of background knowledge. I'm trying to help him activate the background that he has about World War II. He's reading a letter from a Holocaust survivor, and he knows a lot about World War II, and so I'm trying to help him see that sometimes we have background knowledge and we've got to activate it and we've got to use it. The kids in the class right now are reading all different kinds of letters as models to help them write their letter to the incoming freshman. And so the next piece with Shaq that I want him to do is I want him to look at that letter that he's reading and figure out, what did this letter writer do? So I'm trying to build background knowledge about text structure. I want him to see that the author is giving us some background knowledge about his life to help us see his perspective. I want him to see at the end that the author of the letter has a call to action that asks readers to do something to speak out against injustices. And so this whole conference is really about the importance of not only activating background knowledge, but also building background knowledge by looking at models.
So the way you figure how old, when he was born, we're going to subtract 13 years. He was born in 1946.
So, yeah, so he didn't see the war, but his parents did.
Yeah. Okay, great. So he was just a baby.
Right.
All right, so now he doesn't remember. I mean, he didn't experience
Nothing. Like, well,
the direct war, but he did. What did he experience?
like poverty, and then like not have somewhere to live or eat, because a lot of places was bombed up, and so they had to rebuild from the city, and they had to ask their neighboring countries, which took a lot of time and money for them to get. So they probably struggled to make things right, or for them to find jobs, because a lot of things were damaged in the war. So after that, they kind of moved away from Germany, came to America, and they made their life new.
Like American Dream, right?
Yeah. Well, their American dream is different from everybody else's, because truthfully, their American dream was for, like, to find a peaceful place, not be where they feel like they're not insecure. So I guess what you could say is when they came to the United States, they were living their American dream, so they accomplished their goals.
Yeah. So remember we talked about that last summer, the American Dream kind of recalibrates, it changes?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did he do here as a writer? What did he do for us here?
He told us what it was like for someone to pass down the experience of the war.
Yeah.
So he didn't experience it himself, but his parents experienced it, and they told him about it.
Yeah, so he kind of gave us
Foreshadowing?
background knowledge
Ooh.
of his life, so we could kind of better see his point of view. So he's saying right front, I didn't live through the war, but I lived through the aftermath there. All right, so here's what, do you want to get on this challenge? Okay, so here's what I want. Pick any page you want. If you guys want to work together on this, you can. See if you can figure out what these authors are doing for readers. So like right here, he's given us some background knowledge. Like down here, future generations should learn the following from the Holocaust. Do not allow yourself to be passive. Speak out when injustices occur. Be involved in the community, and never allow your support of Israel to waver. Okay, what's this writer doing here?
Saying, well, I don't know. Like, I look at this one different, because I think of the problem that's going on in Libya, and like how, like, now the people are saying, we don't want this guy in power no more. We want it, like, we're speaking for our injustice, or we're saying what's wrong and what's right. So I don't know nothing about the Israel waiver. I have to, like, really think about that one.
Okay, so you don't need to do that though. I mean, you're so good at always making connections. For this challenge, what I want you to try to figure out is what did he do as a writer? Like, I'm thinking what he does is this thing called a call to action. Like, he's telling us something to do. Like, we probably want to do that to those 8th graders. Like, go to class. Don't blow off your freshman year. This guy's saying, learn from the Holocaust. Don't allow yourself to just be passive and see injustices happen. Check the other 3 letters and see if that's a pattern.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.